All right, you guys. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to another Queen Universal reading. If you've hit my channel, please subscribe, comment, and share. Okay. I'm hoping you guys had a great day today. I'm hoping everything worked out for you, whatever it was that needed to be worked out. I hope you were able to do that. This is a general reading. Okay. Whoever, oops, whoever can use this information, feel free to do that. Okay. Feel free to use the information. Okay, that comes from the cards. Um, I know my earrings don't match, but I forgot to switch them out. You like them? I made them. They're gorgeous. I'm just saying. I'm also an empowerment coach. This coincides with everything I do. I try to make sure everything kind of matches up. Let's see what we got going on today. And again, if this resonates with you guys, please feel free. Let me know that you've gotten something out of this. Okay, our first card is the King of Cups. The King of Cups reversed. Okay, so the King of Cups reverse is talking about some obsessiveness. I hope nobody is. Some manipulativeness going on. So if there's somebody out there being very manipulative towards you, fix that, you guys. Probably you need to, or are you being manipulative? Okay. If you're being manipulative, you might not want to do that because it might not be in your best interest to continue doing anything. Um, Understand you need to do some self-compassion. You need to start feeling putting yourself first, because we don't do that enough. We take care of everybody and we don't take care of ourselves. So I'm advising you to definitely do some self-compassion. um, Maybe somebody's moody around you. Could be a lot of moodiness going on. It might be you. I hope it's not. But if it is you, need some time to decompress. Go inside and work on yourself with that. Okay. So um, maybe you feeling unproductive. Whatever it is that you wanted to do, you don't feel like you can do it. Or if you're at work and I just don't feel it. You might need to check that. And if there's somebody around you that's making your job hard because they're being unproductive, maybe you need to address that. Okay. That might be something you want to do, is address that. Also, it could be in a relationship. Um, yeah, it could be something that's going on in a relationship. Maybe you feel unreliable. Maybe it's somebody around you that um, feels that you might be unreliable or they might be unreliable. Okay, that's something you might need to work out. Okay, keep that in mind. The next card is the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands basically is saying that there's some distraction going on, some disorganization, um, maybe some bad news coming. I'm hoping that it's not. Somebody around you is depressed, and that can definitely spill over into your energy. So you be careful when you're around people. When you're a high energy person, or you don't have anything to feel depressed about, and you have somebody around you depressed, you might need to kind of either cheer them up or don't deal with them at all. Um, you might find yourself being easily tricked. Be careful of that. Okay, it's best to keep yourself wide open. Um, if there's any limiting that you're looking at, that you're feeling that you're limiting yourself, or somebody around you is dealing with some limiting, not believing or not feeling like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, best thing to do is probably tell them, kind of say, you know what, it's all right if you can't do it right now, but don't limit yourself. Continue working on yourself. You know what, I very much so, as an empowerment coach, I encourage people to encourage other people, because if you're going through something and you have a way of helping somebody, help them. Okay, if you're going through something and you've gone over that, you've gotten over it, now you're trying to help somebody else. Help somebody else, okay? Yes, definitely help somebody else if you can. Finding a way to redirect your energy. Either you're doing what you're supposed to be doing with that energy, that positive energy, or any energy in general. Make sure that you're using that energy for something good, okay? Or somebody around you might be redirecting the energy that's kind of making everything off balance. That could be it, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? So we have the Emperor reversed. Me and these reverse cards tonight. And these are all male energy cards tonight. Okay, so the Emperor signifies some chaos. So that kind of matches on with the Page of Wands. There's some chaos going on. Somebody's trying to dominate either a situation or you're trying to dominate somebody else. Okay. Being controlling. Okay, it could be somebody trying to control you, or being controlled, or you trying to control someone else. We have to be careful with those traits: the manipulativeness, the controlling, the aggressiveness. We have to kind of know when to use that. There might be someone who has a lack of discipline. Crazy, but there are people who have a lack of discipline. Again, I'm saying to make sure you resonate, either resonating with you or somebody else, okay? Just keep that in mind, okay? It doesn't necessarily, everything is not about you, but it could be somebody you know, okay? The next card is, oh wow, the King of Wands. All these male cards, wow. Stubborn, ruthless. Somebody's really like, very opinionated. Who you know that is very opinionated, okay? I'm hoping it's not you, but if it is, oh well, okay. You got to deal with it, okay? Hasty, impulsive. It's like you're jittery, you're all over the place. You need this, you're doing that. You don't keep your promises. You have a liar, okay, in the midst. Somebody who goes to the extreme of everything, an exaggerator. You've met those people. You know what I'm talking about. Those people that's just never, nothing is good enough. Nothing is good enough for them. Nothing that you do, nothing you say is good enough for them. Okay? So keep that in mind. The next card, wow, is the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, and again, the Emperor is a major arcanic card, so keep that in mind. This is all males. This is, wow, this is a lot of male energy here. Okay, now the Five of Cups deals with or symbolizes some loss, some grief, some feeling of failure, okay? Maybe some disappointment in something that you wanted. Maybe there's a job or a person that you wanted to have a relationship with and it didn't work out. Disappointment, and then we take on that pessimism. Oh, woe's me. Oh, nothing's gonna work for me. We put that dark cloud over our heads and we walk around with it while it's raining and it's sunshine all over the place, but it's raining on you because of the energy you are exuding out. If you're exuding out, I mean, if you're releasing negative energy, this is what the Five of Cups is saying. Um, you need to release all of that negative energy, okay? Because it's not going to get you anywhere. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So this is the Nine of Pentacles reverse. As you know, Pentacles, excuse me, represent legacy, wealth, abundance. This is saying that there's some poverty. You might have some setbacks. The job that you wanted didn't come through. There's bills that got to be paid, and you're trying to figure out how can you do that. Then we start worried about our self-worth, how we feel about ourselves. We've over-invested our money, like overdo our money. We didn't do the right thing with it. We put too much money in one place and probably lost it, okay? And then there's a side of us that we want success at all costs. It doesn't matter what it is, we're going to get that success no matter what the sacrifice. And then sometimes we feel like we're trapped in this hustle. We're trapped in this game of paying bills, doing this, doing that, the cycle. You want to get out of it, but you don't know how. You need guidance, okay? You need guidance with that. Wow. Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Okay, now, the Nine of Swords, these cards are really like, I don't know. I don't know yet. Stop worrying. Stop being anxious. Refresh yourself. Detox yourself. Detox your energy so you can move all these bad feelings away. Because this is not going to get any better. I'm looking at all these cards, and it's not going to get any better until you clean out your energy. Okay, you need to clean out your energy because you're not paying attention. See those? Do you see where there's a blanket across him? That's comforting. All of these are the things that they're worried. These could be symboling worries, different types of worries, things that are not going right. And you're staying up all night, your sleepless nights, insomnia and everything. In reality, you're comforted. The source has already comforted you. You haven't even paid attention. You haven't even thought about it. You're so caught up. And I know we've gotten like that, where we're so caught up in ourselves, we don't even realize the answer is it's within us. Okay? It's there. Okay? So our next card is the Hermit card reversed. The Hermit card reversed. So the Hermit card, isolation. Then I kind of put that card with this one. Okay? I kind of match these cards up or put these cards together because this card is isolation, withdrawal. This is hastiness. If I'm not sleeping at nighttime, there's so much going on. How do I handle that? Some immaturity going on. Could be because you're not paying attention. You're not understanding that the source already taking care of you. He already gave you comfort, but you're not paying attention to it. That can cause you to make rashness, decisions. It also can be some paranoia going on. Because you're all over the place right now, and you need to stay focused. Okay, you need to stay focused. All right. Wow. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Choices, imagination, wishing, opportunities, wishful thinking, and abundance. Okay, you have a choice. You see, all seven of these are choices. Okay, which one are you going to choose? Which one is going to benefit you? Okay, it says step back from everything to gain perspective. All of these are great things that can happen to you, but which one are you going to actually use? Okay, Um, it's there. You have a lot of opportunities. You have a lot of choices. It's up to you to choose what's going to benefit you. Again, if this does not resonate with you, it might resonate with somebody around you. That's fine. Okay. Subscribe, share, and give us some feedback. Okay. I'm gonna keep saying that. Okay. So we have, wow, we have the Two of Swords reversed. Um, Again, we have some confusion. Um, we have some emotional detachment. Maybe you're in a relationship where all that you're going through, if you're going through all of this, the emotional detachment can take place because you're trying to deal with what's going on inside you, the energy that's around you, and you become detached. You like, okay, I'm done for right now. Just give me some time. There could be some overload, okay, information, trying to just deal with a lot of things going on in your life. You know how things are where you're thinking you got a grip on life and then all this craziness start happening. Um, and you're trying to move, you're trying to make things happen in the process. You're trying to keep your head, you're trying to be keeping your sanity, um, and you don't know how. And that's when the source is telling you, okay, I'm here. Your guide is telling you, I'm here. I'll take care of you. Whatever it is that you need, I'll take care of you. Okay? So you know you have the help. You know you have the help. Take it. Pay attention. Get out of yourself. Get out of your head and pay attention to what needs to be done. Okay? Wow. The Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. So, the Three of Wands is preparing, planning for more, expansion, being in a leadership role. There might be a possibility that you're in a leadership role and you're trying to prioritize putting everything together because now you're in charge of some people, and those things, there's a lot of things that have to be done and you have to prepare yourself for it. You can look at opportunities, progress, all these things. You have this opportunity to be a great leader, so you're going to show by preparing yourself, by having everything you need to make sure that you can prove that you are a good leader. And we're going to round this off with, oh, wow, the Hierophant reversed. So the Hierophant reversed. We have a lot of male cards here, you guys. Wow. Just a lot of male energy. The Hierophant is being rebellious, okay? Holding contempt. But there's a sense of freedom out of all of this. If we do everything the correct way and understand that our guide is there, that our source is there, the higher power, God is there, you have to look to him. Don't always look on the outside. Majority of the time, the answers are in the inside. Okay? You're going to be a person that's going to challenge the status quo. So when you challenge the status quo, it can be excellent. It can be awesome. It's an awesome feeling. But you got to know what you're doing. Okay? So let's get the spirit animal. Let's get what your spirit animal is today, or whoever this resonates with. Let's get the spirit animal. Yeah. Okay, so what is our spirit animal today? Wow. The lizard, regeneration. Remember we talked about that earlier? Regeneration, awesome. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Okay, regeneration. Wow. Now that's right on time, you guys. Right on time. Okay. So what is your life purpose? What is your life purpose? Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute here. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Let's see what your life purpose is today. Okay, your life purpose today, it says crystals, okay? It says your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. And I definitely want to talk about crystals, and I want to talk about chakras. We're going to do, definitely do a video on talking about those things. I think it's very important that we know where we're going with this. Okay, study. It says reading, research, and education helps you gain confidence, clarity about your career. These are your life purposes. We're talking crystals. We're talking about studying. And the last, we're talking about environmentalists. You're on Earth. You're an Earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about the nature and the animals. So there might be an environmentalist out there. Okay? Crystal study and an environmentalist. Okay? Good. All right. So, okay. So what's our empowerment talking about today? What will empowerment card tell us today? Okay. Empowerment. If you're new to this channel and you don't know who I am Queen Universal. And I do general readings for right now. I haven't set up where I'm going to do one-on-one readings yet. But I will be doing that soon. Okay, so let's see what our empowerment says today. Wow, tool of habit. So it says a tool of habit, I will use the tool of habit to build my life, not tear it apart. Like hot metal, new beliefs and habits begin as malleable as liquid, but set as hard as iron. All right, okay. I hope that resonated to somebody today. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so what is our I Know card? What do you know today? What is going to help you or someone out there today? Oh, let's see here. Let's see who this helps today. Okay. So our I Know card, okay. I know that I can manifest all that my heart desires. I am ready to receive. It's so important to receive, give as well as you receive. All right. So let's get another affirmation out the way. So I get out of here some regeneration so far, redoing things. Stop worrying. Use all the tools you have. Your guide is there for you. Your ancestors are there. Your angel is there. So you need to use those people. And spirit, your spirit guide is there to use. You have to pay attention and know that they're there. Check your attitude. Clean out your chakras. Okay? Clean out your chakras. Okay? Wow. Practice. I think you can't see that, but it says practice on here, okay? It says practice sitting in stillness, letting all thoughts subside, allowing the creativity flow through your veins. How juicy, how right to sit in this place of being, in this place of practice. But tell me, is your practice becoming a chore? Is it starting to feel heavy? Another thing to check off the list? Does it seem impossible to sneak even just 20 minutes of practice into each day? When your practice feels cumbersome, simply remember your practice knows not a container. In fact, the essence of your practice is delicately yet deep interwoven into the very fabric of your life. All right, all right. Okay. Practice. Practice makes perfect, is what they say. All right. So, let's do our elements. Let's see what our elements tell us today. Wow. Okay. So, in our elements cards, we're talking about air, water, earth, and spirit. 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 What are you guys telling me today? Air, water, earth, and spirit. Okay, so it's telling me imagine a place where your heart feels at home. Imagine a place where your heart feels at home. Wow. Face forward, you still find a way. Wow. A place where your heart feels at home, you will find a way. Okay, so that's face forward, you will find a way. And our last card is gather together your own community of support and love. So pay attention to the people that you have around you. Are they really your support system? Are they a hindrance to what you're doing, or are they what you need in your life? Okay. All right. So let's talk about the mindful cards. Okay, these cards are so fascinating. And so I have questions that I'm going to ask of these cards. Okay. And I'm going to go over the questions as we go. Okay. Let's see something. I'm trying to find questions. Is that it? That must be it. Thought I had some more questions. I guess I don't. Okay. So, here we go. So the questions I'm going to ask, number one, is their overall feelings for you. Number two, their head space, thoughts and mental space. Number three, their heart space, feelings towards you. Spirit is what their soul feels, thinks about you. Action space, the 3D world, what is going on in the real world in the terms of your connections. And number six is their messages to you. Pull one. Okay. All right. Let's see. So let's talk about their overall feelings for you. What is their overall feelings for you? Okay. Their overall feelings is slow down. If you're trying to get into a relationship, or you're in a relationship and you might be moving too fast, it's telling you to slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong and wise and much better able to navigate life with clarity. Okay? Oops. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Put that there. Okay, so the next question is their headspace, the person that you're dealing with, their headspace, because these are like relationship love cards. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, so it's saying abundance. Wow, you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step toward receiving. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. Abundance. Okay, that's how they're feeling. That's their thoughts, and that's where their mental space is. So let's talk about their heart. So where is their heart at? reassess. You're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that is no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who and what doesn't. It's time for you to a life cleanup. Okay, so that's reassessment. That's what their heart is saying. Whoever you're in a relationship with, their heart is saying, I need to reassess this situation. Remember, if you're moving too fast in a relationship, that person is saying, okay, hold up. Okay, you're moving a little bit too fast. Okay, the spirit, what their spirit is telling you. Okay, their spirit is saying comfort. They find comfort with you. Okay, they find comfort in you. Okay, it says, how can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. All right, action space. This is the 3D world. What is going on in the real world in terms of connections? Okay, in the real world, it says pay attention. It says you're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given, both the subtle ones and the ones that can't be missed. These signs will help you see how to move forward in order to live your best life. So it's telling you to pay attention to what's going on around you. Okay. The next one is, excuse me. The last one is their message to you. So, what is their message to you? Your message, they're detached. Wow. Either you're being detached toward them or they're being detached to you. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When you hold on to too tightly to desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work and let go of your attachment to it. So, if there's a possibility that you're in love with someone, let it happen. Don't try to force. Don't force it. Do not force it. Okay? Do not force that relationship. If it's meant for you to have, it's going to show you that it's meant for you to have. If it's not, let it go. Okay? Just let it go. And I know that's, oh, well, it's easy for you to say. It is easy for me to say. Okay. All right. So these are our spiritual awakenings. So let's see what our spiritual awakening is telling us real quick here. So these are our laws, universal laws. Okay. Again, I would like for you guys to share this video. Let's see here. Okay. So we're going to do we're just going to talk about current and future. So what's going on in current in your life, and what are you looking forward to? So what's going on current in your life is the law of secondary causation. Stop reacting and start being the person you've always desired to be. Okay? All right? Okay, so that would be your current and the future. We're talking about the law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. Okay? And then we're talking about situation and advice. Whatever the situation you are in, we would say, the law of increase. You were born for greatness. So please take heed to that. No matter what you're going through, you were born for greatness. Okay? So the advice is the law of nature. Reconnect with your Mother Earth. And I think one of the other cards we're talking also about how, your life purpose, environmentalist, talking about nature. What's holding you back and what you need to master. So what's holding you back? Oh, wow, the law of attraction. Embody the highest version of yourself. This is what's holding you back. Do you feel attractive? Okay, and I'm not just talking about the outer shell, I'm talking about the inner side too. Okay, and what do you need to master? You need to master the law of harmony, dissolve all discourse and chaos. You need to get rid of all that negative energy. That's negative energy that you need to definitely get rid of. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. Awesome. Awesome sauce. All right. So, wow. Good job. Sound like I'm talking to my doggies. They both knocked out. You guys, it's getting a little bit better. It is getting a little bit better. We talk about, in these cards, we talk about the negative energy, excuse me, the present energy and the future energy and what connects them. Okay? So let's talk about that real quick. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So the first card is fear. Okay. So it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So whatever that fear is, get rid of it. That's what you're dealing with right now. That's your energy now. There's some grief. Somebody is grieving. I think we talked about grieving earlier. I think in the Hermit card. No, I'm sorry, the Five of Cup card. We talked about grief. So there's some grief going on, you guys. I understand that it's losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay. Don't think that it's a problem with you feeling that way. It's all right. It's not. You can just don't sit in it. Okay. And I'm talking from experience. Just don't sit in it. Okay. Oh wow, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So take responsibility. Don't blame everybody else for your situation. Make sure that you're paying attention to who you feel like you need to blame for something. Don't blame anybody. You're responsible for yourself. You're accountable for yourself. So I hope this definitely you're hearing this. Okay, and that's your present energy. So let's talk about your future energy. Your future energy is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. That is so important. That is definitely very, very important. The next one is indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Okay, so if there's some indecisions made, you have a guide, you have a spiritual angel, you have a source, you have a higher power, and you have God that you can get your answers from. Last one is change. It's time for a change. Okay, it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Okay, and the last that connects these cards is your purpose. I know what I am here to do. Okay, so don't get caught up on these negative cards that you're going through right now. Okay, don't get caught up on there because it's a purpose. You have a purpose. You should be on your journey toward that purpose. Okay, we all have a purpose. Understand being able to accept in the future, accept what's going on. Don't feel like you have to be so indecisive about things, and understand change. Change has to take place all the time, no matter what is going on. It has to change. And then there's your purpose. Okay? Your purpose. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So last but not least, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I want to thank you for hanging out with us here on Queen Universal Readings. And like I said before, I'm hoping that this helped somebody. Okay? Again, we're going to talk about the present energy. We're going to talk about the future energy. And we're going to talk about what connects them. Okay? Don't forget to share, comment. Let me hear your feedback. Share, comment. and subscribe. Okay. Okay, so what's our present energy? What is our present energy talking about? Our present energy is talking about effort. 1 and 3 is for effort. We're talking about making an effort on something, something that you need to make an effort on to make it happen. 4 and 6 is 10, domestic harmony. Domestic harmony. We got an effort to make sure domestic harmony is in place. Okay? All right? 10 plus 5, adventure. Somebody is in a spot or in a situation where it's time to be adventurous. Get out, breathe the outdoor air, do something different, you guys. It doesn't have to be anything spectacular, but do something different. Okay? All right? And that's what's going on in your present moment. So in the future, your future energy is talking about beginnings. Okay, new beginnings. All right. 7 and 4 is 11. Nature. Oh wow. Here we go talking about the nature again. So whatever is going on, it has a lot to do with you getting out and being in nature. Remember, your life purpose card was an environmentalist. We just talked about nature just a few minutes ago. Now we're doing it again. We found that in our souls cards. I think that's where I found that at. I think that's what I did. Then we have 5. Oh, plus, okay. 5 plus 6 is 11. So we have 2 11s here, you guys. 2 11s. 11, 11. Okay. So this is relationship change. Maybe there's time for a change in your relationship. Okay, and that's in the future. If there's something you need to change, doesn't necessarily mean a love relationship. It could be a job. It could be anything. A friendship. It's just time for a change. Okay, and the last is spiritual career. That's what connects all of these. Your future and your past, your present, and your future is connected by a spiritual career. So someone might be looking into coaching, a spiritualist, a healer. And maybe that is what is needed in order for all things to manifest in the way that you want them to do. Okay? So that is the end of our reading for today. And this reading is for November the 9th. Okay? November the 9th. All right? So I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us here for Queen Universal Readings. I hope you guys have a great tomorrow. And just remember, you have help, okay? You have to reach out to your help. You have to make your help definitely know that you need them, okay? There's nothing wrong with asking for help, okay? And if that's what you have to do, definitely do that, okay? All right, you guys, thank you for hanging out with us. And be prepared for our next reading. Bye-bye.